Hey Angel. Hey, welcome in. I'm Sia Cypher. I am a tarot reader. I love reading the tarot. I am doing a tarot reading for you today for the month of October. This is everything that you can expect that's coming in for your month of October. If you've clicked on this video, then trust that there are messages here for you. This is a collective message, so just take the bits that resonate, leave the rest because it's just for someone else. And make sure you check out my description box because I have all my links in there, but I also link all the decks that I use. If you're interested in any, you can buy them yourselves. Is that all I need to say? So October, can you believe we're in October? What have we got here? Nature's cycles. Okay, we're just going to start here. I don't usually start with this deck, but let's do it. I do have to read it from the book though. So it's number 31. Okay, so I'm seeing 4 actually. Okay. It says malachite pentagram, star, and I'm seeing birds and a stag actually. Have you been drawn to stags? Or even pentagrams? Let's see. Protection. The pentagram has long been a symbol of balance between the 5 elements and how they work in harmony with each other. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Okay. I've actually been drawn lately to elemental spirits being present through a transition, through a transformation. So I feel like this is relevant to you. I feel like there is a lot of support from elemental beings, elemental energies that are helping you through this transition, helping you with support because you don't have much support around you at the moment. Finding balance within yourself and reconnecting with nature, becoming attuned again, okay? So this says by holding or meditating with malachite, we can start to become attuned again. There's no separation between you and nature. Even if you feel like you're just at home or whatever, you're still connected into nature, into the all that is. So there's an attunement back to that knowing I'm sensing coming in for October. But there's heart chakra clearing, drawn to the green a lot as well. If you wish to make contact with nature spirits like the fairies, have you been drawn to fairies? Ugh, I have been. You need a pure heart. You cannot trick them, they see through all our guises. Malachite is also an extremely beneficial stone to bring issues and toxic thoughts to the surface if you truly wish to grow and let go of that which does not serve you or is sabotaging you, then work with malachite. Okay, so October, you're getting truthful with yourself, integrity with yourself, being honest with oneself about what's not serving you and what's actually sabotaging you. There's a new way of seeing. Ooh, coming in through October. That's a fun little message. Let's get these first. For October, so nature's cycles. So I feel like from this, you're really going through cycles in your life. There's a life cycle that you're on, and this will be going through lifetimes, not just this life. Okay, your soul is on a cycle, a life cycle. And there's some kind of, I heard culmination with these cycles. Okay, we got the ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you and not to you. It's happening for you. Heart opening. Yep, the rose and the pink color for sure is absolutely more heart chakra opening. And even see her stance. Maybe you're doing a lot of stretches like this, where you're actually sort of opening up this kind of chest area, is what Spirit's showing me. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Okay, so in October, you're going to be experiencing more of an awakening. So this feels like a progressive awakening, energetic upgrades. I feel like there's downloads coming in through October, depending on the astrology. A new way of being with integration. So there's something that you're integrating and becoming a new version of you, completely new version. And this feels like a new version that's aligned on a soul level, like your soul is opening up into a new version. So therefore on this physical plane, this earth plane, you will be showing up differently too. Priestess. So this made me think of glow up just then. Spirit just showed me glow up. I feel like you're glowing up. You're growing up and glowing up. That is so cute. Priestess. Okay, so I'm drawn to the peacocks in this, and Egypt. I'm getting Lyra, starseeds. I think Lyra honestly guide me quite a lot. So I feel like they are very present in a lot of my readings. So if you're drawn to this space, you'll be drawn to their energy too. That's my guess. How are you being called to step up and lead, Priestess? I'm going to read this one from the book. I feel like reading this one from the book. Priestess. Okay, so what this is Priestess is making me think that you're actually stepping into that more in October. Your heart opening is the chakra that you're clearing, and it's releasing a lot of old negative cycles that you've been in for a very long period, for a very long time, and you're stepping into this new version, and it's spiritual in nature. I feel like in October you're going to be seeing where you can step up and lead, where you're needed. The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. Is that not you in a nutshell? You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't have it all together, because you're leading in the experience. You're leading with your being, which is just you moving through space and time as you are in this moment. That's why you're already perfect. You know, there's nothing that you have to do, and there's nothing that you have to earn to be. You're already everything beautiful as can be in this very moment now. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes, right? Ain't that the truth? Let your life be your message. Okay, so you're stepping into being more embodying a message in October. So you're definitely someone creative. If you're attracted here, I mean, look how I'm dressed up. Of course, I'm going to attract like the creative souls, the dreamers, the romantics, the creative artists. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. Okay, so I'm feeling a step up in sharing your story, maybe through your work. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. So this is going to bring about more connection for you by you getting real. Perhaps, you know what, Spirit just whispered perfectionism, letting go of perfectionism, letting go of that idea of, you know, you're not worthy of showing up unless you look perfect. Okay, says me in like a full wig and full face of makeup. I promise I'm doing that because it's fun. We're all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. Ooh, there's something you're going first in. There's something you're stepping into, stepping out, stepping out and shining brightly. And it's going to help others do the same. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. That's about getting to know yourself better. So I feel like in October, you're actually going to be spending more time on your own. Get stuck. maybe not on your own, but you're going to be connected in the time that you spend alone. You're going to feel connected to yourself. And, I've been drawn to this mirror kind of, it's been showing up in signs for me. So I feel like there's also going to be a moment in time where you just sit and look in the mirror and really just like connect with yourself on a eye level. Maybe that's what Spirit's suggesting you do. If you're physically doing it in your unconscious self, it will form a connection into the subconscious mind and awaken something. That's what I just was hearing, so I don't know what that means. We will investigate. If you feel called to lead, chances are it's because at some point in life you longed for someone to lead you. You longed for someone to show up for you and save you. Yeah, that's what creates leaders. Leaders that don't give two thoughts about what someone else thinks and just acts on what they know and believe to be right with their own heart. That's what's coming through. That creates a leader. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were or are, and might only be one step behind you. Yeah, that's why I like Soul Tribe. It's like, you guys are going to be on the same levels as me. You know what I mean? Hell, they may even be right alongside you. Yeah, spiritual warriors, I'm feeling. To be a priestess, you don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way, just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. Oh, you're finding tribe in October. You're being bold. You're stepping forward. You're being authentic. You're showing yourself off with pride, because why shouldn't you? And it's creating changes. It's creating a shift, a really big shift in your life. Let's see what else we get here for October, Spirit. Yeah, look, individuality. There's that leadership coming through. Individuality. We've got effort. Okay, so you're going to be putting effort into, I feel like maybe structuring this individuality. This could be like organization, reorganization, but you're putting effort into a path that continues your growth into an individual sense. So you're going to be committing to putting effort into yourself. Oh, change. Wow. Change here. This new effort that you're applying in October is going to be creating deep change and personal growth. Okay? So yeah, this makes me think that the effort that you're putting in is to help yourself get closer to your goals. Health. Am I feeling these? I'm just going to shuffle that again just because it was a bit too many. Just one more. Oh. Relationship change. Hang on. What's going on? There's a lot coming out. There's a lot coming in for your October. I feel like the energy is getting quicker, busier. There's a lot more happening for you in October. Maybe you've been in a period of stagnancy. I actually see this one. Abundance, 88, abundance. And 11 here. So I feel like you might be seeing 1111 as well. 888. Eights are a sign and a confirmation for this message, but 1111 is really pointing back to these energetic upgrades. Actually, now I want to read this one since individualities come out here. Awakening, a new way of being, and integration. Yeah, you're going through a period of awakening at this time. Yeah, and that's what's actually triggering your individuality. This new version. The individuality is basically talking about this new version emerging. I'm really drawn to... There's a lot of different colors, actually. Oh my gosh, look at them. Look at all these colors. Usually I get like, you know, big stack of blues, big stack of purples, but this time, look, this reminds me of each individual chakra for some reason, and you're touching on them. They're all aligning for you in October. That's what's causing the awakening. Okay, I'm going to put these down a bit differently. We'll see how the message relates. You're starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you are incarnated. Yep, so there's that unfolding rose. More of you is evolving. More of you's coming out. You're finding yourself. You're finding yourself in October. You're at least finding a distinct you. You know what I mean? Because we're always essentially, life is about learning more and more about who we are on a deeper level. But in October, I feel like there is like a chunk, is what I'm sort of being guided to, like a chunk that you're coming across that you haven't come across before. And you're going to be like shook. This is completely channeled because I don't even really know what I'm saying, but you're going to be shook by what comes, the version of you that you end up seeing in October. October feels like the month for you. And I feel like you've been really trying to get somewhere for a while, and you've maybe had to stay stagnant for whatever reasons. Discovering more about who you are and why you came to this planet. So this feels like purpose as well. You may find that you've been experiencing past life flashbacks, have you? Because that can come through in dreams, like maybe some bizarre dreams. Yeah, so through an awakening, it's really important to remember not to overthink. And it's that the key with through an awakening is to stay grounded. So really getting clear on what your habits are that can help you get grounded will be really helpful through October. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Yeah, so there's something about sharing with others around you in October that's actually going to be helping you with this awakening. It's going to help you integrate what you're, or where you're going, or what you're downloading, or what you're uncovering. That's sort of your wheelhouse, my love. What am I saying? Cute. I love it. I love it when I have those moments because it makes me aware that Spirit's talking. But I feel like there is connection coming in with others that are like you in October. And that's what's helping you remember your soul gifts. But this awakening is unfolding your soul gifts, your individual soul gifts. You're coming across a new gift in October. And to be honest, music popped out before in one of the following your dreams as I look here and mention music. So is music, or at least some form of creativity with self-expression, with words, with tunes, is that something that is important to you, a dream of yours? Because if so, that's what's kind of unfolding in October. When this card comes out, it's a sign that you're here to birth one of these creations into the world. I've been so drawn to birth lately, okay? And the fact that it's showing up in this reading too is just telling me that you're birthing something massive right now. And you might not even feel like you are, but you're birthing something massive with whatever you're putting your attention or time into. Affirmations. They've got actually some affirmations here that I'll read to you for this awakening. So maybe if you are someone that really resonates with affirmations, you could add this to your list. It says, I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. Yeah, definitely opening up into more of a channel, which means creativity will shift for you. Okay, let's get some more info here. Let's clarify all this with the tarot. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. So when I put the cards back down, we're actually starting with these two. Okay, so personal growth. The personal growth is to do with where you felt lack in your finances, in your worth, in your belonging, in your self-love, I just heard. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold, being forgotten, ostracized, black sheep, locked out. Okay, so there's something that you've been trying to create for quite some time in your life, and you haven't been able to bring it to life because there has been this locked door in your subconscious mind. This is where I'm taken, because this is where a lot of the negative beliefs can start forming when we hit a Five of Pentacles. It means that we've encountered some kind of conflict or challenge in the suit. And in this case, it's Pentacles. So that's everything to do with health, worth, individuality, finances, career, the 3D world, right? This is abundance. This is, career, I'm feeling as well. So you've really had to go through a process of personal growth to remove this element of lack in your body. It's not been easy because it was rooted very deep, and you've honestly you've been on a cycle of really feeling like the things that you want to create or bring into this reality, into the physical world, it just feels like you kept coming up to closed doors. Shut door, or, this isn't good for you, this isn't good, or this isn't working. It's just constantly in your life. It was like draining for you. So we've got, so personal growth. You've been on a cycle also of dealing with demons. And when I say demons, I mean negative energies. And negative energies can sort of attach to us due to experiences or energy that has been placed upon us by our loved ones, by others that we know. It really feels like this personal growth in October, you're growing through limiting beliefs of lack. You're breaking out of that because we're moved straight into abundance. So it's like you're done with that cycle. That's what I'm feeling. You're done with that cycle because you really had to grow through that lack of connection, lack of self-worth, because that even just one belief that you are not worthy of love will seep into every aspect of your life, and it obviously seeped into your health, your finances, your work. I mean, we're talking the physical reality, so this is like how all of that would be showing up. Your physical life, it's how you were showing up in life too. There's massive growth through this because the Devil is actually a beautiful card, because it reminds you that yes, there is a devil, but it's like sheep in wolf's clothing. It's the light is still in the devil. The devil just takes our power for a while, and it's always for us to remember that we can step through the fear, whatever's holding us back, to take our power back. So this is a lot about taking your power back from areas or ways that you felt chained and locked out. I mean, like, look, I feel like there was this old kind of paradigm, this old limiting set of beliefs that were really deep within you that were just causing you to be these two beings, feeling like you're on a puppet show and always being lacking energy. This is also lacking energy, lacking any vital life force energy. You're obviously a creative soul, so how are you actually going to be able to bring into reality all on your own? Because remember, you obviously did not come from a connection with spirit. This is what you're awakening into. So you really had to do a lot on your own. And it's actually helped you grow a lot. So I feel like gratitude is coming in October. Okay, for this abundance and the ever-folding rose, the abundance is connected to your heart. It's to do with your heart chakra. Okay, we've got the moon in reverse here, coming out with the abundance card. Okay, but the moon in reverse is also talking about the subconscious mind, and the fact that it's right next to the devil, it's talking about these lackful beliefs were a part of this cycle that you were in. Okay, and the fact that you've gone in, done the shadow work, cleared out the limiting beliefs, it's what's bringing in the abundance now. And this is sort of creating a timeline on here, which I wish I could show you. The moon in reverse is telling me that, upright, it really talks about shadow work and work at going into those oblivious, unconscious parts of ourselves to illuminate things that we can't see with the guidance of the moon, right? So in the reverse, it's talking about that stage is over. I feel like you have been in an intense cycle of exploring your subconscious, finding what's not serving you and removing it with the devil, taking it with moving through fears. The devil's there to strengthen you. Your devil self, your devil side is there to help you grow. So there's an appreciation coming in here. Okay, so the phase of shadow work, the phase of intense shadow work is over. Okay, I'm feeling fun. I'm feeling easy flowing abundance now. Got 3 cards here. King of Cups. Yeah, wow. So, wow. King of Cups. Okay, so I meditated a little bit on this King of Cups, okay? But basically, the King of Cups is like, he sits on a throne, or he sits on stability in the rocky oceans, right? So he can stay and remain stable and connected at a mastery level, boss level, over his emotions, because he creates space to observe his emotions. The King of Cups is incredibly emotionally aware, emotionally mature, emotionally self-aware is what keeps coming through. So I feel like this is definitely your energy. It's saying that, there's a lot of ocean here. There is a lot of ocean here. You've been to the depths of the ocean and now you're like back up on the surface. Mastered. You went into the depths of yourself so that you could come back up to the surface in this mastered position. And that's why you deserve the abundance. You are already deserving of abundance. But this is really telling me that there are rewards coming to you because of the work and the effort that you've put into this emotional up-leveling that you've been going through, okay? The King of Cups, no matter what, no matter how emotional, chaotic, messy, okay, crazy life or emotions get, okay, the King of Cups knows how to navigate that emotional chaos. You're like emotionally mastered. You're realizing how your emotions are your greatest guide, greatest companion. You created space for your heart to listen to your heart, hear your heart, heal your heart. And it's bringing in abundance because you've just got in tune with your heart is what I'm really feeling from this. You now receive your emotions with open arms because you understand that it's a form of communication from the soul. It's a form of communication from the spiritual part of you that's so much bigger and connected in with so much that you can't even see. Dimensions. You know what I mean? The whole universe, it's connected in with all that is. Your spirit is so important to connect with. And I was just drawn to the individuality. So I feel like in October, okay, you're showing up incredibly emotionally stable. And it's the thing that's bringing in abundance. In your feeling. It's all in your feeling. Cool. Then we got for individuality, we got the world. Yeah, this is opening up to God, consciousness. I mean, there's definitely some kind of spiritual experience happening in October, because I was drawn to the awakening. So there's even further opening up to universal source, universal understandings. But this is also the end of a really long cycle. And this is complete sort of perfect harmony, integration, full integration. That's what it is. You're integrating in the month of October, you're fully integrating this new individuality. It feels like your whole self, because the world, it talks about the end, it's a whole circle. It's the, before it repeats back at the full. And look, we've got the Page of Cups here as well. So this is the new beginning, because the Page of Cups, the pages always communicate a message, and they communicate a new cycle beginning. This could be some form of study of the self, learning about the self, learning about the emotional self, because it's the Page of Cups. There's like new levels of imagination, new levels of creativity, and new love for the self. Oh, and it's bringing you into universal union. Okay, let's look at this effort. October's going to be big. Oh, okay. We've got death and rebirth in the reverse for this effort. And we've got the Lovers. Spirit's showing me the effort that you're putting into in the month of October is within your speech. So in the upright, the Death card is all about overthrowing an old tyrant, an old way of thinking, an old inner critic that's really ruled your being. In reverse, it's really talking about us putting a lot of effort into this new direction, into this new way of thinking. We're making all these strides forward in overthrowing that inner critic, but the language still matches the old story. The language that we speak still speaks at it as if we're in a space of stuckness, because the Death card obviously comes with a period of stagnancy, because this is deep soul work that you're doing. Death card is Pluto. It's all about transformation, and it happens on a deep level. We have to go within. So you've definitely been in a period of stuckness, but you have released a struggle here, okay? And the language is catching up. Language is catching up with you being in more of a position of being beyond the experience of trauma that you've been in, that you've had to grow through. A new thing is beginning for you in October, or it's already begun in your life, but you haven't updated the language to match that positioning yet. The effort that you're putting in October is making a conscious shift, a conscious choice, because we do have the Lovers, and the Lovers is about a choice, to speak upon things from a position of being released of this sort of victim positioning. Yeah. So the effort that you're putting in is to match this new way of feeling. And I see that the Lovers is telling me that you are making a bold choice in October, but it's also showing that you are achieving this. You are achieving this shift in language, because the Lovers also depicts complete harmony, complete Garden of Eden, literal paradise in the mind space across all the different parts of the mind. So there's also mental space harmony coming in after a really intense period of dealing with an inner critic, dealing with a lot of shadow work, dealing with a lot of deep transformational work. That's done. It's sort of like the effort now is just understanding your new positioning. And that's what's coming in through October. It's also creating change. We're leading into the change card here now. And this is you stepping into the becoming, integrating the priestess, integrating your divine feminine nature. Oh my God, we got the angel. We got the angel, literal earth angel. You're embodying, the change is you stepping into this healer, this spiritual kind of healer, balanced as well, because I'm drawn to the moon and the sun with temperance. But this is also whole energy. Yeah, you're stepping into some kind of goddess energy in October. Wow. I'm drawn to Aquarius energy, and I'm drawn to Gemini energy. Yeah, look. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this change that's coming in, it's really, because we've got it with these cards here. Temperance is really talking about living in... Oh, my cat just jumped up on the window. Just a minute, Raf, I'm channeling. Channeling new healing is what I'm feeling. You're the change that's coming in, okay, you're definitely some kind of channel. Whoever I'm talking to is obviously quite similar. Hi, you're a channel, and you're accepting that about yourself. The change is being at peace with yourself. The change is being at peace with all parts of ourselves, loving all parts of ourselves, making peace with a slower pace as well, because we've got the Page of Cups here and the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Pentacles suit is the slowest moving. You're being patient, loving and nurturing to yourself on a physical level, because you understand the difference between your physical and your spiritual natures. This is how you embody a priestess nature. Priest or priestess, take it how it resonates. But the Page of Pentacles is really talking about a youthful energy. So a change that's coming in is more youthful energy. You're vibrating more youthful energy. You'll be experiencing more youthful energy in yourself. You're going to be stepping into a phase of life where you feel more like a student. So you're really open to learning things, really keen to get your hands into learning something new. Okay, so in October, these are the changes you can be expecting. The Page accepts that they don't know everything. They don't have all the answers. There's an element of naivety to the Pages. You're feeling balanced with not having it all figured out. And it's creating bold change. You're going to be feeling excited to explore new possibilities. The change that's coming in, okay, is the new cycle of physical wellness. There's a new cycle starting of finances. So maybe in October you find a new way to make money. There will be changes to your career. And I feel like an up-leveling, more embodiment of this spiritual nature or creative process. And there's also going to be changes in your physical appearance. There's going to be change to you in your physical appearance in October. It's going to be noticeable. It's like you're making peace with not knowing what you're doing and showing up in a way that's just authentic, and it's activating this priestess nature. I feel like this reading's already long, but you know what? It's the whole of October. So let's just see, and let's get another layer to this. Yeah, looks endings. Yeah, you're going to be feeling the endings, especially in your realm of abundance. Like, I feel like this is abundance coming in easily, like more easily than you've ever experienced, because you've changed your destiny because you restructured your beliefs. Okay, inhabited new beliefs lately. Journey, yeah. The journey continues in October. There's a new journey beginning, and things ending. It's all part of this destiny. This all part of this big fulfilling destiny that you have, and you're very protected. You're very, very protected on this journey because it's divine. Travel, but this is talking about new possibility coming in, this new cycle that's coming in. There's a lot more new possibilities, new opportunities coming in. I'm really drawn, Spirit's showing me like with other people in like some kind of studio, and everyone's really happy. Everyone's connected. Everyone's creating together. That's really cool. That's the journey. There's a journey like that starting in October. This has been destined meetings. Soul tribe is what I'm really feeling. Look, energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Okay, so yeah, you're in a bit of a chaotic space at the moment, but October, you are moving out of that because you're emptying all your fears and attachments. You're letting it all go. You're letting go of the grief. The energetic clearing is in your grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Heart chakra, heart opening. There's that heart opening again. It's the grief that's been locking you up. It's the grief that's been keeping you stagnant. And fair enough, because honestly, grief is, it's a process. It is a process. And let me tell you, the more grief you experience, the more you become this boss, honestly. Don't be afraid of grief. Just walk into it like a warrior. You got this. You're the beacon. Yeah, you're stepping into being an inspiring presence in October. You're becoming a star in October. I feel like lots more people are going to be seeing you. I feel like more eyes will be on you. Yeah, because I'm drawn to this eye. More eyes will be on you. I feel like maybe you've been feeling watched lately. Look, there's a connection here with your future self. This is self-love. There's that self-acceptance, self-expression because you're proud of who you are. You're not afraid to express yourself because you're like, you know what? Look how good I am. Look how great I am. Look at the effort I've poured into myself. Look, we've got change again with more cycles. So the message is just repeating now at this point. But yeah, you're just moving through these cycles, okay? And you kind of just have to flow with it, right? You kind of just have to flow with it. Now to finish off for October, okay, because this reading's quite long, but I'm going to see what you're going to be, some activities that you're going to be doing in the month of October. Okay, so there's going to be journaling. You're going to be building a relationship with journaling, and maybe if you haven't got a strong relationship with it now, maybe there's a resurgence of it in October. Deep breathing. Okay, this feels like you're able to reconnect in with the present moment in October, but maybe a breathing practice is coming in October, or you're using that more as an anchor through October. Connecting with earth. So I feel like you're going to be getting outdoors more in October, like exciting nature adventures. That's part of the change. Get down, Raph. Just wait patiently. He just wants food. Taking a walk. Look, there's that getting out into nature. Going for more nature walks. It feels very peaceful, October. It feels very relaxing. Beauty ritual. There's that glow up. I feel like there's more fun with taking care of your physical appearance coming in. Like you're actually loving the process. You're not doing it from a place of, oh, I feel so ugly, like make myself pretty. It's actually now coming from a place of, I'm so proud and happy with me on all my quirky individual levels, and I'm going to, use my beauty ritual as a way to express and perhaps giving me evils, to express and share that with the world. Okay, we also got look for fairies. There's more. Okay, so fairies are calling out to you, my love. They really want to connect with you. I feel like if you're struggling to connect in with them, you could always buy a book. Books are always a great way to open your mind up a little bit more, and it can help to accept it into the physical reality. But they're already there with you. They're keen to connect with you. But there's a connection in October coming in with fairies. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Look to the stars. I feel like this is galactic connection, maybe there's more of an interest or learning astrology, connecting with ancestors, connecting with ancestors and connecting with the stars. This is like light beings. Maybe you're channeling in guidance for them. Channeling in. Whew. What a reading. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you found this helpful. Please leave it down in the comments below if this resonates with you at all. I'm so excited to see how October goes. Wow, let's do this. What am I saying? If you feel like this message really resonates, I was just drawn to 11:11. Okay, spiritual awakening, October, it's happening. Get ready for it. So I really hope this message finds you well. Please check out the description box. All my links are in there. Leave this video a like if you feel called, because it does help the channel out a lot. And I will see you in a future reading. And if I don't, all the best on your journey forward. I love you so much. And bye, 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 bye.